It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Two Chefs Brewing Company in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. And this is a can of their Bon Chef New England IPA. Now, something really peculiar about this can made me have to go on Untappd before I opened it up. And that's the lack of an ABV. There's no alcohol by volume anywhere on this can. So I had to go on Untappd, and the reliable source of Untappd have said that it's 5% ABV. But have a slow scan of this can, everybody, and tell me if I'm missing something, because I can't see an ABV on the can for love nor money. Anyway, without a shadow of ado, without further ado, whatever, let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the can opening, beer in the glass. Important to swirl the last bit of beer from the bottom of the can into the glass. You're picking up some of that sediment that gravity has forced to the bottom of the can. We got a one finger slightly off white head. Oh, I'm going to call that a white head actually. It's a white head. It's a hazy looking New England IPA. Looks rather good. I was able to dump the can in really quickly because I've got a large pint glass here, and it's only a 330 milliliter can, so I could dump it in. And as I was dumping it into the glass, I really was picking up a massive punch of passion fruit, mango, grapefruit. Lovely, absolutely lovely. Really lovely aroma to this beer, absolutely fantastic. It's got a real spicy pepperiness to it. But then passion fruit and orange peel and fleshy blood orange aromas too. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, did I talk about the... I did, didn't I? Like, it's like an amber coloured ale, slow moving carbonation. I did take a look at the beer, didn't I? I was talking about the white head. Yeah, on we go. I think I got the fruit fly. Been buzzing around for ages, that damn thing. A little hiss and fizz of carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, releases more of that flavour. It's juicy, it's drinkable, it's really refreshing. There's passion fruit, mango, orange peel, fleshy blood orange flavours coming through. Ah, it's lovely. It's really lovely. Let's talk a little bit more about the flavour, and then we'll talk about where I would love to drink this beer. Somewhere where I've passed through an awful lot, but never actually kind of stepped out of the airport. You know, that rather large connecting airport in Amsterdam. It's got a light tangerine flavour, light orange tangerine, wonderful peppery spiciness on the back end. There's a little bit of sweetness to begin with the beer. But it's lovely, it's really, really lovely. The drinkability of the beer, I can't stress enough how good it is. There's that slight oatiness. It's not an overly oaty New England IPA. And thankfully I can taste there's no lactose in the beer. They've used just pure ingredients. I hope that kind of lactose trend has gone away now. That was I think personally, the lactose in the New England IPAs was such a wrong path to go down to producing good beer. Oats. All you need, guys, is oats. I promise you. You don't need any lactose in your beer. Unless, of course, I'm talking New England IPA. Unless, of course, you're talking imperial stouts, imperial porters. Lactose actually works really nicely in those styles of beer. But please don't put any lactose in my New England IPA. For me, it just doesn't work. It gives a horrible, slick, oily, strange mouthfeel on the beer when you can do everything you want with that creamy mouthfeel. Just add a ton of oats to your beer, that'll do it. Right, we were going to talk about earlier Amsterdam. This brewery is based in Amsterdam. Over the last 5 or 6 years, I've probably been to Amsterdam more than I've ever been to any other country in the world. Whenever I go to Sweden, I pass through Amsterdam. Whenever I go to Norway, I pass through Amsterdam. Coming back from Hamburg in Germany, just recently, passed through Amsterdam. And I've always thought, even Croatia, through Amsterdam, back home. And I've always thought to myself, why have I never stepped foot properly in Amsterdam? Not just the airport. I've got an airport, Cardiff Airport, where I live. Literally, I can jump on a train in Caddiston. I can be in Cardiff Airport in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. And from that 15 minutes, I can show my passport, jump on a plane, 10 o'clock in the morning, the flight goes off to Amsterdam. I could be in Amsterdam by lunchtime. The question I ask myself all the blooming time, and I mean this now, it's not just because I'm drinking a beer from Amsterdam, is why don't I jump on a train for 15 minutes, book a flight at 10 o'clock in the morning, go and see Amsterdam. Just go, find a hotel, book in, have a great time. Because I tell you one thing I really enjoyed about visiting Amsterdam. All I had to do was fill out my name and my address, where I lived, for that kind of passenger entry forms that every country seems to want after the situation. The UK's was the worst, Spain wasn't much better. Amsterdam, yeah, just scribble your name down on a bit of paper. They didn't even ask for the bit of paper. They didn't even ask for it at the airport. They were just like, yeah, coming in. It was much better. It was the easiest country to get to. Easy in the whole of Europe, for me, was Amsterdam. I liked their relaxed attitude. They seem to want people to visit their country. So I think Amsterdam needs to be the next country that I go and visit, to visit these wonderful breweries. I want to go and see Two Chefs. I want to go and see De Molen. I want to go and see all the other breweries around the area. And I'll probably take my family as well. Probably take my family to Amsterdam. Have a look at the world. And whilst you're having a look at the world, drink great beer. This is really good. This is a really good example of what a New England IPA should be. It's drinkable, it's refreshing, it's 5% ABV. I could drink 4, 5, 6, 7 cans of this, no problem whatsoever. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on, no, I haven't been to Amsterdam, but I went to that Belgian town where it crosses into Amsterdam every time you come out of a shop or a pub, or you're walking down the street and you suddenly find yourself in the Netherlands. But that's right on the border. It's not like proper Netherlands. I really want to go to proper Netherlands, Amsterdam, and have a good look around. Maybe film a McDonald's there. Rating for this beer there. Bond Chef by Two Chefs Brewing Company. Really nice, really good drinkable New England IPA. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Stone the Crows. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.